Some new shop details have emerged for Pokemon Pokopia, including some trading shops, which sounds super interesting. Plus, we have a bunch of bonus details that you probably haven't heard of yet towards the end of the video. Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Pokopia video. Today we're breaking down even more information that has surfaced over the last couple of days from various reviews or gameplay that we haven't yet discussed, and I think most of it you probably haven't seen before. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please be sure to leave a like on the video, it helps out a bunch, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. Now, for the sake of completeness, we'll start at the beginning. The broken PC, which you often see in the gameplay by the rundown Poke Center, is in fact the center point for challenges and a shop. But not the only shop though, more on that in a second. If you boot up the broken PC or even a fully recovered, rebuilt PC, you will be greeted with this screen, which is the challenges and shop menu. Jumping into the challenges brings up a bunch of stretch goals and milestones for you to achieve around the island with completing various tasks, making various habitats, or encountering various Pokemon. When you do, you will earn Pokecoins. I'm not sure if that's the real name yet, but that's kind of what we're going with. Anyway, these challenges kind of refresh daily, so there's always a way to earn Pokecoins. Now, once you've had enough of challenges and earned enough Pokecoins, you can then of course move over to the shop. And still on the PC, you will open up a storefront that allows you to spend your Pokecoins on various in-game items. Here we see the likes of tables, benches, even like a cozy hay bed, it looks like, a mirror, rugs, candles, a cute cast form weather charm, and even the twisted potted plant, which looks a lot like the Hello Kitty tree to me. Anyway, each item available from the store has of course a bit of a description, a tag. Here you can see this particular one says decoration, so as we've seen various Pokemon come up to the player and ask for a decoration or a toy, and we can either craft it or go and buy it for them presumably. Now these can all be used to decorate inside and outside around the island of course. Oh, and I forgot to mention, once you get more familiar with Pokemon, you upgrade your environment, increase the environmental level, and make your place a more happy, Pokemon friendly island, your level will increase and so will the inventory available in the PC shop. Apparently there's about 20 items available near the start of the game, probably from level 2, but the more you level up to the point of completing the Poke Center and making your Pokemon love the environment, more and more will be added, which is really cool. But it's not the only shop in Pokemon Pokopia. We saw this screenshot yesterday of a Clefable running what looks to be a mini mart. And actually that's exactly what it is, except it's not really a store, but more a trading point. It turns out all over Pokemon Pokopia you can encounter these little buildings with Clefable inside that will trade you various items that are out on display. Here we can see like some light bulbs, I think they are, the punch bag, a fan, and a gaming PC. Now it turns out we've got some new UI that has surfaced showing us kind of what this would look like, and essentially it opens up your pockets to show you all of the resources you've collected, all of the items, and various other things. And you can actually use these on a kind of balanced scale to hand over however many you need to in order to swap it for something of the same value. So it looks like the gaming PC here is 300 whatevers, and you can hand over any number of your resources to equal the balance, tip the scales, and make the trade. We do actually have another screenshot here of a balanced scale. And as you can see, 3 of these things, presumably they're worth 100 each, are equal to the value of the gaming PC, and the Clefable asks you if you want to make the trade, which I think is really cool. So that means we have a total of 2 known stores, including the PC shop, which is available on any PC near a Pokemon Center, and the cool mini Clefable marts. We don't really know what they're called at this stage, but some trading stores as well. And as a bonus detail about these mini stores is apparently you can decorate them. It does look a little plain here on the walls, but there's multiple news outlets suggesting that actually you can decorate these shops as well. But I thought that was pretty cool, get another look at some new UI we haven't seen and get us a bit used to how the mechanics of the game will work. Moving on to some bonus details that don't really fit in any other video, so we may as well put them in this one, is that mouse controls have been confirmed for Pokopia. We kind of guessed this would be a thing, given it is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game, and of course they are pushing mouse controls, but you can of course take the Joy-Con off, use the mouse just like you would in any other mouse-compatible game, which may or may not give you an advantage when playing Pokopia in terms of decorating more quickly, or taking out more resources and farming them much more quickly, and things like that. If you're a desktop gamer, this will definitely benefit you, not so much if you prefer playing handheld. Moving on, another cute detail that has surfaced is that actually from a few demo plays, some cute kind of face standees have been seen in the gameplay. As you can see here, an example of Plusle and Minim making up a super cute standee, which I think is a really cool decoration. I'm sure it's one of many. A big one here, so if you waited towards the end of the video for some good details, this is definitely for you. It turns out that Drifloon will take you to a random island every single day if you want to, called like a dream island, where you can farm resources, explore, find other Pokemon, allowing you to fill your pockets, have fun, explore, do whatever, before returning back to your main island. And you can do this once per day, apparently. So if you're an Animal Crossing New Horizons player, this is much similar to the Mystery Islands, where you can go there once a day just to get some resources. This will be a great way to get extra resources, be able to craft extra furniture, and perfect for those like me who just love exploring. Moving over to some awesome photos and some Pokemon Pokopia marketing that has hit Japan. It's crazy. We have to go over it and have a look at some of these pictures because it's just too adorable. As you can see, Nintendo have gone into full marketing mode with Pokemon Pokopia. I think they think it's going to be like a system seller and really boost Nintendo Switch 2 sales. And honestly, I think they're right. But anyway, here we have a building with a massive Pokemon Pokopia kind of decal on the side there. You can see a closer image of it here. Just really cool. The Ditto character and the two Pikachu, or Pikachu and Pikachu, of course, and even the metro, or the underground trains and stuff like that, have been taken over by Ditto. Look at the handrails. It's so cute with Dittos just plastered all over the side of the train and everything. There's another one of the Ditto character, the human character, kind of hanging from a banner as well. There's also massive tiles in places like train stations and shopping centers that just show Ditto. Yeah, it's just simple marketing. Everyone, I think, every generation who's ever played Pokemon will know Ditto, so very simple marketing there from Nintendo. So this is going to be huge. There's so many pictures like this floating around on social media. Just wanted to show those ones just because they look really cool. And yeah, I think in Japan alone, this is going to sell millions. Anyway, moving on into some other news. And finally, a little bit of news which is great for Pokemon Pokopia is that already after only a couple of days, Pokemon Pokopia is already at the #1 spot in the charts on the Nintendo Switch 2 eShop, and the reason this is so crazy is because this is pre-release or pre-loaded versions only. So pre-loaded digital versions only have put Pokemon Pokopia at the top of the charts. I hate to say it, but it's actually knocked Animal Crossing New Horizons out of the top 10. And this is all with just digital preloads. This is not physical copies from either Nintendo or third parties. This is not digital copies from other third parties. And that is pretty impressive. As you know, we went over some of these screenshots yesterday from the reviews, and the reviews are raving this game with 90+% ratings. Currently higher than any other Pokemon game, I think, which is pretty crazy. So Pokemon Pokopia is set to be pretty big. So if you enjoy these kind of videos, you want to see more news and updates and tutorials once the game is released, be sure to subscribe.